Hey guys, so today I'm gonna show you what favorite killer to play at least. You're playing as family and Assassin's Creed South Massacre. Most people will not play what I'm gonna say. You also play as Leatherface, you know why? Because it gives you at least high amounts of XP, gives you high amounts of damage. So like, yes, although Leatherface can go through gas very fast, but the thing that he can destroy them. So like, he gives you huge amounts of XP to kill a victim, and that applies for all family members. But there could be a family member who could go through gaps, but not go through barricades. Except for Bones. But Bones, he can go through barricades slow. Same as gaps. Most people like to play Bones because he can travel through anything that a victim can travel to. Like, he can, example, like, he can travel, anything that a victim travels to is what he can do. Example, like, the victim's gonna travel to a barricade, he can travel through that, but also slow. Most people don't want to play Leatherface is because, I don't know, probably because he can't go through gaps or because they're probably camping something and they can't do nothing about it. But if I told you that you can at least get high amounts of XP, especially in exploring gaps, closing gaps. But when you're at least chasing a victim, for example, like chasing a victim so close to them and then they go through it instead, lots of Leatherface players, they let them go through, but they don't want to do this. Leatherface can at least do that, but most people don't do it because he has no range. But the least you can do when you're so close to them is just do that, you know? And when you're playing Leatherface, all people know that the high amount of blood you have, the high amount of blood you feed to Grandpa gives you the high amount of XP. And when you collect blood, it doesn't give you XP though, so when you destroy doors, gives you 75 XP. And example, like this 75 XP right now. So look, I got 75 XP as you can see. And you also can earn XP by just killing victims, you know, killing as on their face and 65 XP. But yeah, there really isn't much to do to get high amounts of XP as victims. Most people play as victims because either they want to have fun surviving, or either they want to have XP. So I don't know, that's my opinion. Most people like to play victim, either trying to have fun surviving against them or trying to earn XP, since that there's high amounts of chance to earn XP as victim, which is true, because you can't really earn high amounts of XP as family unless you kill a victim or loads or like close gaps, or at least do something. But Leatherface, and you play Leatherface as family, you can get high amounts of, not high, but some amounts of XP at least. example, even though when you close gaps, at least it can give you a 75 XP the most. So in the meantime, that's on that face, just close gaps. At least destroy doors. Let's see what it gives us when you destroy doors. Okay, so in the meantime, destroy doors, destroy gaps. That way you give me like huge amounts of XP. And also feed Grandpa as well. Want to get the XP. Just destroy every single green just to get that XP. Just look at that. See that XP? Just look at that. And also, I believe you can get XP off feeding Grandpa. And I think you wanna so basically, alright, let's see how much XP when you feed Grandpa. See how much XP gives us. Okay, I think it gives us 100 XP, or 150 XP, I believe. And yeah, that's what you should do. Now, like, if you're a real blood harvester, and you have the blood harvesting perks and attributes, that's the part where it can give you huge amounts of XP. Oh, that's the part where it can give huge amounts of XP. That's the part, at least. But some people like to go for damage, because when you go for damage as family member, kill victims faster. But instead of trying to do that, because victims can run around gaps easily, while you can go slow. So it's always important to at least get some blood harvesting up in your attributes or perks, because even though they can stab Grandpa, you can at least protect them when they're moving. Or level 5 can be easier for you, but when they're at level 1, at least Grandpa is level 1. People like roar or yell, trying to give the chance of victims to stop so they won't get detected, which is a good thing. So, yeah, and most part, it's just when you're playing as Leatherface, destroy all single barricades so the victims will have a chance to at least troll you a little bit. And other family members, destroy doors, or if you don't, at least destroy some barricades, because that's the part where it will give you a really hard time, and you should really cut off barricades, or else it will give you a really hard time trying to chase the victims. Now, the reason why I like to play as Leatherface is because he gets damage, and because he can destroy everything that the victims can't fix back. But Leatherface is at least stronger than Johnny and faster than Johnny if he rests his chainsaw like this. But be careful, guys, because sometimes you will get, because I see most players are not really careful. They're not careful. Sometimes they overheat their chainsaw when they're not can't kill a victim sometimes. So it's always important to watch your red. Now, you do this just to kill the survivor fast. That's what every Leatherface player does, so they can kill a victim fast. Now, in past Hitchhiker, what I do is place a trap behind the door right here. behind the door right here, and also behind a door right here. Now, I know it's a lame setup for a spot for every spot, the family house, but it's the least that they can get out fast for the family house. Sometimes they won't get out of the family house, either from here, from the front porch, or either back here, because the victims, they know how to not get detected. They will close the doors after they go outside. So it's always important when you pass family house or hitchhiker. Well, you don't have to do this, but I used to place the traps behind the door right here, representing that. Place the traps outside here, and I place them right here behind the door, in the front, in the backyard as well. And if your plan's Leatherface, in the meantime, if you can't find victims, just destroy barricades and feed Grandpa, because it will give you huge amounts of XP. Because if you can't find a victim, then I suggest you feed Grandpa if you can, just to get that huge amount of XP, because people will struggle as family. They can't find the victim, so in your time, just feed Grandpa so he can yell and they can stop, give you enough time to actually scatter around. And yeah, this match real quick. And Hitchhiker, he's gonna try to snatch victims, yeah? So each family member is like the victims but similar. Example, Coke is basically like Sunny because he can sense objects and victims, except Cook can't sense his team, which is his family. Hitchhiker can trap victims. He can trap victims, trap gates, exits, so they won't get out. Johnny has high amounts of strength, just like Leland, he has high amounts of strength. Sissy has high amounts of blood harvesting, meaning if you don't have the parts or the attributes to fill it up, play as Sissy. But most people will play because of her damage. Or maybe not her damage, but also you want to, it's always important to do that Grandpa abilities, because you can barge the doors open the first try. And upgrade your abilities too. You don't know how important these are. Because you can legit poison electronics at Sissy at level 3. And Bones, he's like a victim, but he's probably the family side. So Hands, he's the least strongest family, and grappling. So Nancy, she can trap gaps and wall gaps, except for barricades, or maybe if it's broken. And she can trap doors if there's a door there, or if it's broken. So and yeah, so if you play as Hitchhiker, place the traps at your exits, or some of the victims usually go at, or the victims usually go at, like example, upstairs, the basement, not in the basement, but what I do is place traps at the exits. When you're Johnny, me, I have the blood harvesting perks, the harvesting attributes, and endurance, same attributes, so I could blood harvest fast. And it speed out fast as well. And have good damage as well. And good speed too. And pretty sure you guys know cold and hot. When you're cold, example like when you're trying to find something, like when it's cold you're far, but when it gets warm, you're getting close. So I like to use this. Most people like to use um this because it trails the range fast. But I like to use this because how warmer it gets, meaning how closer I get to the victim. Now, everybody likes to grapple as Leland since TSP is not going to be updating, no DLCs, no upgrades, no balances, no updates, no more, since they giving up on us. But we can still buy it, the game, but they're not going to be fixing anything no more, as they say. But we can still play it and buy it, the game, if you don't have it, and all that stuff. We can still play it, but they won't give us anything, so. And I suggest you buy, no, all that stuff. So, I hope this tip worked, and if it did, just like and subscribe. Just like and subscribe, please. And yeah, and don't forget, you're playing as family, can't find a victim. Feed Grandpa, cause it gives you amount of XP instead of trying to risk all of your might just to find a victim, just to get so much XP. Instead, feed Grandpa. The more XP, the more you feed him. Even for XP, you'll eventually just feed up to level 5, so that'll be useful for the family. And that'll give you more XP, because when your other family kills, a victim gives you and them XP. Same amount of XP. Not same amount, but gives you XP still. And yeah. Hope this tip worked. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah. I'll see you guys another time.